I'm Franklin Parker with Directional Advisors. It's the week of May 5th, and here's what I care about this week. So the big news last week was the GDP report. The US economy shrank by 0.3% in the first quarter. Now, a lot of that was due to consumers and businesses front-running the tariff regime put in by the Trump administration. So businesses built up inventories, consumers bought goods, hoping to get ahead of tariffs. Now, despite that, we still saw a shrink in consumer spending, and that does worry me a bit because some of these effects that we're seeing as transitory, consumer spending, if that starts to show some signs of struggle, is going to be a problem. Now, we're also about 3/4 of the way through earnings season, and so far, companies are reporting very good earnings. This has been a bright spot in the economy. We're seeing earnings growth of about 12% over this time last year. Now, that said, a lot of companies and analysts are both reducing the amount of money they expect companies to make in this coming year, and a lot of that is due to trade uncertainty. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on that. And we also saw unemployment last week. It was a lot of data coming in. And the unemployment rate held steady. However, that was largely due to people leaving the labor force rather than finding jobs. And so that's a figure we're going to have to keep a close eye on, especially as companies start to freeze hiring, which we're seeing evidence of. Now, look, I've got more about all of this on the website, including a deeper dive into the US GDP report and breaking that down. So go check that out. But in the meantime, get out there and live well.